Hey guys, welcome back to BigK Crypto. So today is just another follow-up video on Ethereum Capital. Now again, I've done two videos now, the Crypto Weekly Roundup and Ethereum Capital. I have mentioned on both of them that this is just a different UI or a different face to the 0x167 contract, which Ethereum Gold is, okay? This and this are both the exact same contract. They're basically just a different face. Now I've already got ahead of myself. Disclaimer, you know what, I'm just going to kind of flash it on the screen. I'm not your financial advisor. Now, Ethereum Capital, I just wanted to do a quick update just to kind of give you a 24 hours, well, it's a bit more now, but over a day later of me withdrawing my dividends. I withdrew, in fact, let's just quickly double check how much it was roughly, 14.5 ETH, which was around, let's just say, just under $4,300. And that was money that I made from just sitting in this contract, just by holding Ethereum credits. And I took that because, well, you know, we're moving not just house, right? We're moving country. And just by being in something like Ethereum Capital and being able to, doing absolutely nothing, take out 4.5 grand is absolutely magic, guys. Absolutely magic. If you do not know what Ethereum Capital or Ethereum Gold or any of the other faces basically is, this is your long-term, you know what, scratch it. This is your forever plan. Your true forever plan. Okay? None of this, you know, nonsense of 3% a day, 2.5% a day, high yield investment platforms or other things I'm not going to really name. This thing is a forever investment. Why? Because this cannot disappear. Or should I say, this cannot disappear. Whether it looks like this or whether it looks like this, the contract is going nowhere. Now, how this works, just, you know, very briefly for you guys who are new to this and not sure about how this works, it's based on a dividend distributed kind of system, meaning every time someone buys into the contract or anytime someone sells out of the contract, Ethereum credit holders in Ethereum Capital will receive dividends rather than you holding, you know, whether it be 5 ETH, 10 ETH, 50 ETH in a wallet somewhere, just kind of doing nothing, okay, and looking pretty. Here is earning money for you while you sleep, while you eat, while you do anything, right? The idea is that this thing is giving you dividends. Now, no, I can't say whether it's 1% a day or 0.5% a day or 2% a week or X amount of dollars or whatever, because that's something that I get asked regularly on my YouTube comments. Roughly how much do you get a day, or roughly what percentage, blah blah blah. It doesn't work like that, because there might be some days where there's hardly any volume at all, meaning it's not a lot of people buying or selling, so your dividends isn't going to accrue as quick. But there's days where this thing starts shooting up or it starts going down, right? As you can see here with the graph, right? And we're going to go into this in a second. But every time someone does buy or sell, as I said, there's going to be dividends distributed to anyone that holds Ethereum credits. Now, if you don't live in the US, you know, and you want to change it to your own currency, you can here, of course, right? If you want to change it to, you know, UK pounds, like for me, for example, but, you know, I don't, I keep it on USD. Or you can change it to euros, or you can change it to, you know, Thai baht, whatever you want, right? The options are there, as well as different language options as well, which is great. Now, while you're holding these credits, you are making money. It's basically as simple as that, guys. There's not really a better way or simpler way for me to say it. As you're holding Ethereum credits in place of your Ethereum, you will be making dividends for every time someone comes in and every time someone goes out. Now, we have had a bit of a drop in the contract because some people started selling because, well, you know, they're making profits and they're selling out of the contract. And that's fine. You know, it's nothing to panic over. It's nothing to worry about. You just keep collecting dividends. That is the idea, right? You want to just keep collecting dividends. Now, what's new on this face is the reinvest button now. Okay, they've brought this back. So, you know, if you've got, you know, less than 10 ETH or less than 5 ETH and you want to keep reinvesting your dividends, which means essentially you'll be increasing your Ethereum credits, which will in turn be giving you a bigger share of the pie every time you get dividends, then you can, okay? Or you can just let this sit, increase, and put in your own Ethereum. I mean, even though I took out, you know, that 4 grand, I'm going to be putting quite a big chunk in at some point soon. I've got a few different things and plans in the pipeline. But, you know, any time is a great time to buy. It's as simple as that, in my opinion. Whether you're buying at $4.82, whether you're buying at $5.50, because this has cycles, right? Again, remember what we said, every time people buy and sell is when you make dividends. So let's just kind of take these peaks, for example, these waves, right? Here, imagine you'd bought at this point right here, right at the top, and people started doing a sell-off and it came down to here. Yes, the amount of USD dollars worth of credits that you've got might go down a little bit, but you're going to be getting dividends, which you can choose to reinvest. You know, if you hit like a bottom here and you want to reinvest it because you know that we're due a pump or a pump's about to come, or you start seeing the pump happen already, you can get more credits so you can get more Ethereum, so you can get more dividends. So even if you did buy at this peak, or even if you bought at this peak, how do you think these people are feeling right now? Or even if we have a look at this little peak here, which actually was big, you know, right at the beginning. This contract's been going for almost 3 years, you know, and when this happened, you know, in the first year, it was a bit, you know, it was a real big deal. It was a real big peak back then. Just like we're looking at this as seeing as this is a really big peak. People that bought up here at the top, the smart ones just sat on it. They waited, they got dividends in and out. And then up here, they were laughing. And that's the idea, guys. It doesn't matter where you're buying in, as long as you're in and as long as you've got Ethereum credits, right? I mean, if we just kind of look at the how it works homepage, okay? I've already explained all these kind of things in my previous video, but you can see here in 2018, look at the price appreciation, 836%. And then look at the dividends paid, $141,000. Look at 2019, $285,000. Look at 2020 now. Dividends paid so far, $413,000. Now, guys, if you ask me, we are only at the beginning of this. This is only just beginning. The future for this, if you get in now and you hold and you don't do anything silly like sell your tokens, this is going to be a lifetime investment. I can't stress this enough. Now, I did a video, I don't know if I've edited before I've edited this one, but I did a video on a hype, right? And I get into hypes and they're my little gambling budgets, my little walk on the wild side, and I like that, right? With money that I don't care to lose. Right, it's kind of like a gamble. This isn't. This is nothing like that. And in fact, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is the most secure investment you can make in crypto, in the crypto space. The best way to secure your cryptocurrency is in Ethereum Capital. I keep saying it. I know I might sound like a broken record, but that's how excited I am about this. That's how proud I am to be in this thing and to be holding my Ethereum credits. To be seeing this dollar amount go up. I mean, look, this is crazy, guys. In 24 hours, I've made $150 by doing nothing. And these are this is nothing compared to what's going to be coming soon, compared to what will be in a year or in 2 years. You know, what else can I say about this that I haven't? Not a whole lot. I mean, this is taking the world by storm. There is no other smart contract on the Ethereum network. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. There is no other investment like this in the crypto space that's going to be guaranteed, that's going to never go anywhere, and that is going to reward you for just being in it. That is it. It's simple as that. You know, dividends. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about dividends? You know, if you're a shareholder of a company, you're going to receive dividends, right? It's the same thing here. If you're a shareholder, right, of Ethereum Capital, if you own Ethereum credits, then you're going to be rewarded dividends, okay? No, not a set amount per day or per hour or per week. And that's the best thing about it. If it was a set amount, then how big is the pot, right? This isn't a platform. This isn't, you know, a hype or anything like that. This is a smart contract. It's an interactive smart contract. Even if all these sites were to disappear for whatever reason, right, DDoS attacks or whatever, you can, as I said in my last video, you can go into the contract itself and you can interact with it. You can pull your money out, you can transfer tokens, you can buy tokens, you can sell, whatever. You can do everything that you do on here in the actual smart contract itself. There's nothing else like this out there, right? Yes, you might see copycat clones and, you know, really distastefully shitty design ones as well, if you ask me. And they're going to promise this and promise that. But nothing has all the virtues and all of the benefits that Ethereum Capital has. These guys are the forerunners. Now, yes, okay, it was based on the proof of weak hands concept and everything else, but this was the ultimate upgrade. They just took that and they ran with it and they did their own thing and they've done it 1,000 times better. Now you might be watching this video and thinking, fucking hell, BigK, you're really gassing this up, right? You're really trying to hype it up. I'm not doing this for your referrals. Yes, my link is down below. If you do want to get into this, you can use my link, but you don't have to. Use someone else's. It's not about the referrals. The referrals are 3.3%, okay? This isn't a YouTuber's haven, right? Things like EtherChain, and other stuff like that, or hypes. Those are the things that YouTubers love. Why? Because they pay massive for referrals. This doesn't. It's only 3.3%. So really the main benefits and the main ways you're going to make money out of this, apart from the fact that, ETH's going to go up. Okay, we've got ETH 2.0 around the corner and whatever else, okay? Because ETH is very low, right, in comparison, but that's for a different video if I ever get around to doing it. But you're making money on dividends of people buying and selling. If there's a big panic sell or a whale comes out of this, who holds 50,000 Ethereum credits, whatever, then guess what? You're going to be rained on in dividends. And if this starts shooting up and people start buying into this, and we have this, but times 2. So compare the difference between this and this. Imagine this is over here and we get, a 5 times the size of this. Price appreciation. You can't lose. That's basically my point here. The only way, right, and listen to this, guys, the only way you can lose money, or you can lose out with Ethereum Capital, is to buy in. Now remember, as I've said in other videos, it's a 10% in, 10% out, which gets taken out from the beginning, okay, when you buy in. Let's just talk in ETH for a second. Let's say you buy in at 10 ETH. You put 10 ETH into here, right, because that's the amount of Ethereum you're using to buy. That's going to get you 653 credits. Now, of course, as we said, 20% gets taken out straight away. You're going to be left with 8 Ethereum's worth of credits. And you're going to want to make back that 20% before you start doing anything with the contract, right? Before you start reinvesting, withdrawing, or whatever. Now, let's say you don't, and this starts going down. And instead of you waiting for your dividends to just keep piling up, you think, oh no, shit, I'm going to bail. I'm just going to sell my credits and I'm going to just withdraw them all. That's the only way you can lose. Basically by being impatient, by having weak hands. As long as you stay in this, I got in this, where are we? If I just look at the diary, I got in this on the 12th of June. We're now the end of July. Okay, so what is it, 6-7 weeks? If we're talking dollar value, I'll tell you exactly how much I invested. I invested over $8,100. I own $12,930 of Ethereum credits, and I took out under $4,500 just in dividends alone. Now you can say, BigK, you're starting to get a bit too passionate about this and whatever else. But do you know what? Fucking damn right I am, because this thing is just killing it, in my opinion. If you've just got into the crypto space, or you're thinking about buying crypto, or you have crypto and you want to do something with some spare Ethereum that you've got, this is the thing to get into. If you're not in this yet, guys, don't delay getting this. Again, I said it before, you can wait for this price to drop. You think, oh, it's $4.80. I'm going to wait till this gets down to $4, $3. You can do. But what if it doesn't? What if it goes back up again and it goes to $8, $10, $15, $20, which I believe it will. Now, if it does go lower and you did buy in, then great. You've got your skin in the game and you're going to be making dividends. That is the whole point here. This is essentially like a bank, right? You're earning interest, but it's like a super bank or a super wallet or whatever you want to call it, right? Whichever way you want to see this. You want to make crypto work for you. That's the one thing that I learned in my years in the crypto space. Don't work for crypto, let crypto work for you. And this is the safest and the best way to go about it, in my opinion. So if you're not in this, guys, check out the link below. Check out my other videos. I've got a whole playlist dedicated to this as well, guys. So that's in the top right corner of your screen. If you do want to check it out, my whole journey's on there actually. So from the beginning. And if you've got any questions on this, or if you want to get in and you're not sure about how to do it or whatever else, ping me a little message in the comments below or whatever, and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as I can and help you out. Other than that, guys, hope you have a wicked day and a wicked week ahead of you. Keep getting that cheddar, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.